Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we'll be making a version of the Simplified Soup Dumpling. So let's start cooking. We will now start to blanch the chicken feet as well as the pig skin. You do not have to wait until the water is boiling. As a matter of fact, when it's cold at room temperature, you can actually put it in. The chicken feet is about 400 grams and the pig skin is 300 grams. So once this is boiling, we'll just remove this. Once the water is boiling, we can remove the chicken feet as well as the pig skin from this pan. We'll now remove them and wash them clean. We will throw this water away. We will not use this water. We will reboil another pot or pan of water. In a pot or pan, boil 2 liters of water. Put in 1 thumb size of ginger sliced, 2 cloves of garlic, just mash it up will do. Just put it in. We'll put in the chicken feet as well as the pig skin that we blanched just now. Try to remove as much fat as you can from the skin. We will also add in 1 tablespoon of chicken stock powder. When this comes to a boil, we will let it boil for approximately 5 to 10 minutes and then we turn down the heat and let it simmer for 1.5 hours. So I'll see you in a while. As you can see, this is boiling already. I'm just going to let this simmer for another 1.5 hours, turn the heat down and let it simmer, and this will be a very collagen rich stock. Now in the event you do not want to use chicken stock powder, you do not have to use it. I'm just using it so that my stock will be more flavorful. So I'll see you back in a while. Now we're going to prepare the meat filling. I have with me over here 400 grams of minced meat, 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of Chinese rice wine. If you do not have Chinese rice wine, you can omit this, no problem at all. For our Muslim friends and viewers, if you do not want to use pork, you can change this to chicken. Not a problem too. We'll add in also 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger juice. I'll also add in 1 teaspoon of salt. The salt that I'm using is from Good Salt. This is a very good product because it contains 30 to 40% lesser salt than your usual table salt. The good thing about this product is it is as salty as your table salt, so you don't have to adjust the quantity used for your dishes. I highly recommend this product, so replace your normal table salt with Good Salt. You can get Good Salt in Singapore from NTUC, Cold Storage and of course Red Mart. If you're not staying in Singapore, you can also get this from Amazon. Of course you need your pepper, pounded white pepper. We're going to mix this up well together and slam this a few times so that it will become very bouncy and nice. Make sure that you really mix them well. I like to use my hand for this, and make sure you actually wash your hand before you do this. Hygiene is our utmost concern when it comes to cooking. So make sure you wash your hand. Mix them up well. The meat that I'm using contains a little bit of pork fat, so if you do not like too fatty kind of fillings, by all means ask for lean meat. But for this to be good, normally you will ask for column meat or even thigh meat where there's a little bit of fats. So mix them up well and then we'll start to slam them for about 20 times or so. Slamming is actually to let it become sticky and it will actually form very well into a ball. This is exactly the texture that we want. As you can see, it's totally different from the minced meat just now. We will now add in the collagen stock. This is the collagen stock. As you can see, it becomes jelly-like already. Normally what I like to do is I like to use a fork and just run it through like this. Just mince them up a little bit. Make them into smaller pieces. And we'll add this into the minced pork. Now just mix them up a little bit because we want the collagen stock to be infused into this minced meat. Now if you don't want to use Pork, you can always use chicken. For the stock, you can use chicken bones and chicken feet. Make sure we mix them up well. It's easier to wrap it if it's a little bit more solid. I'm just going to mix this up and I'm going to leave this in the fridge to rest for another hour before I wrap this up. So I'll see you back in an hour's time. Now I'm going to show you how to wrap this soup gyoza. But before that, we need to prepare a plate for steaming. If you have a bamboo steamer, best. If you don't have like me, you want to use a plate, no problem at all. Cut out a piece of baking paper. Because we don't want the dumpling to stick onto the plate, we need something like this. I'm going to apply a little bit of oil on the plate so that the paper will stick on the plate like this. And also apply a little bit of oil on the paper too. Just move them up like this. Okay, get rid of any of the air that's between the paper and the plate. And this also helps in the dumpling not sticking onto the paper. So now I'll show you how to wrap the dumpling. The dumpling skin I'm using is actually a Shanghai dumpling skin, easily available at NTUC supermarket. Or you can use Taiwan dumpling skin, no problem at all. The only difference is that Shanghai dumpling skin is actually bigger compared to the Taiwan dumpling skin. You will need to take out the minced meat. I've taken half of it out and leave the other half in the fridge because I want them to solidify a little. I don't want them to melt while I'm actually wrapping up the dumpling. Prepare a little bit of water on the side. Take approximately 1 teaspoon of the meat. Place it slightly above the halfway mark, like this. Dab a little bit of water on the side, like this. And fold it up like this. Don't press down first. Do not press it down first. We just want to press the side first, like this. Using your index finger and your thumb, just press it down like this first. Together. On the other side, do the same also. Press it down. Now we want to leave a little gap on the top part here because we want the hot air to actually escape. Otherwise the dumpling might just burst open. So after you've done that, important thing is on the side here, fold it up like this one time. As you fold it up, press it down with your thumb and index finger. Second time. Third time. Do it the same with the other side. One time, 2 times, and 3 times. Now this looks very different from your Xiao Long Bao outside. I'm still trying to master the way they do it, but at this moment, this is how I enjoy my soup dumpling, which I made at home. I'll show you one more time how I made this again. 1 teaspoon of meat, halfway on the dumpling skin. If you're using the Shanghai one, you put a little bit more because the skin is bigger. Dab a little bit of water on the sides. Fold it up. Make sure these 2 sides are being folded. Go like this. Using your thumb and index finger, press down on the side, make sure they stick together, leaving the top part exposed or open up. Don't press it. We need the hot air to escape from here. Same thing for the other side, press it down. Okay, leave a little gap on the top part. Here what we need to do is just fold them up like this. Very simple. Up, press, fold up, press, fold up and press. Repeat the same for the other side. Fold up, press, fold up, press, and fold up, press. So we have a little gap in the top where the hot air will actually escape. I'm just going to put 6 pieces of this on my steaming plate. Make sure you have sufficient gap between the dumplings so that they would not stick together after you steam them. Now we'll just go and steam them for 5 minutes. Once the water is boiling, we'll steam this for 5 minutes. And I'll see you back in 5 minutes. So this is now done and ready to be served. Look at how beautiful these are. The soup dumpling is done. Let's have a look. Just open it up and show you how much soup this has. Wow, look at all the soup that's flowing out from here. Let me just lift this up. It'd be so good to go with some ginger and black vinegar. So excuse me while I eat first. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do our soup dumpling. I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.